Leo, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Leo, do trust there's a message here for you. If you're a regular, returning for another reading, not weeding the garden, a reading. Welcome back. I don't know if I'll cut that out or not, probably not. Welcome back. And if you're a newbie, welcome. My name is Bronya. I'll try and speak clearly for you. Looking forward to bringing you through this message. Welcome to the channel. If you enjoy this reading, please do like, share, comment, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, look, it keeps the readings flowing, channel growing, and everyone happy around here. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know I love to hear. Okay, Leo, we've got two oracles to kick us off. I have number 6, fulfillment, and number 13, truth. Interesting. It feels like you are crossing the threshold into the sun energy. The sun gives life. It brings, continuing that gardening metaphor that was coming through in my Freudian slip, it's the sun energy that we see through here that really brings the green shoots, right? That brings the tangible reality, the outcome, the plant, the bloom. But along the way, there are weeds, right? And that's the truth that we need to look at. What weeds are growing in your garden right now? They could be shadow thoughts, limiting beliefs, people around you that don't support your mission, because you can fulfill what it is that you are trying to work on, and you're getting really close. There might be a truth that is a weed that is, constricting the growth here that you're needing to acknowledge. So maybe I was supposed to say weeding, not reading after all. All right, let's keep going, Leo. Divine Initiation, Oracle, Ethereal, Alchemist, Tarot is what I'm using this week. I will link these down below. Personal readings and healings can be arranged. I'll drop a link, excuse me, to my website, as well as my socials, Instagram and TikTok, where I'm active every day. Light code initiation, number 21. So now we have, this one adds to 3, 4, 6. We've got progress. Someone's awakening. Someone's heart is awakening. Light code initiation would mean that you're ascending higher, that you're moving out of shadow, that you are seeing the truth, that you're weeding your spiritual garden. How about that? Diamonds are made under pressure, and so are you. I think you've walked a path, walked a road, but you're yet to see the fulfillment, the blooms that are the results of your action. Let's find out more about this, Leo. Look at this rainbow here. And I have these little crystal things in my plants, right, that catch the light. And this is the first time that they have ever cast their light on my reading. So there's something here about the rainbow of blessings. That's very 10 of Cups, and we see it here as well. So I just thought I'd share that. It's kind of cool. Okay, yes, it's like plant jewelry. They're plant stakes with little crystals, and they're pretty cool. Okay, and that might be why we have the Chariot. This is a card of victory. Victory through determined effort. Driving a heavy stone chariot with just a magician's wand, just your will, just your intention, just your self-belief. What is it that you're trying to achieve here? Sometimes the Chariot talks about stepping out of your comfort zone to make something happen. Leaving a sense of home, whether that's physically leaving home, relocating, putting yourself out there, changing jobs, or whether that is doing the very things that maybe you've said, oh, I'll do everything but that. And we're not talking about doing things that really deeply don't feel aligned. But for example, in the job that I have, like, I would be the least likely person to want to show up on social media, especially showing my face. But it's part of me fulfilling this mission and doing the work that I want to do, so I have to do that. So that could be the weeds, right? The shadow thoughts. What's the very thing that maybe you've been avoiding? Is it the thing that you need to do? And that can lead you to the victory. 10 of Wands. Because you are tired on this path, right? As I said, you're about to cross the threshold, but you might be thinking, maybe I just want to get on the horse and allow it to carry me. No, this is about, there's still manual effort required. 10 of Wands, we still have to carry, not be carried. That's an interesting metaphor coming through, right? We can't get on the horse's back yet. We have to be the one driving forward, carrying the 10 Wands. But not much longer is what your guides are saying. So the 10 of Wands, you might be tiring on this journey, feeling burnout, feeling, you know, the sort of cognitive load, but this is a keep going energy. And the truth is that big rewards, big victories usually do require a lot of hard work, right? And for us to really push the edges of our envelope. Okay, Hanged Woman is here. Now this, I feel that there could even be the advice to take a short pause, a controlled pause to regather your energy. That is for some of you. For others of you, you might be waiting for the green light for something that relates to this journey, and you might not be able to cross the threshold until you've got there. For example, and I'll give you some examples of this energy. You could be building a home and waiting for council consent. It's like, we can't cross the threshold. We can't start this until we have that, you know, and here we are hanging, waiting. You could be, you know, trying to apply for new jobs and you're waiting to hear back from the interview, or you've had the interview, you're waiting for the answer. Could say the same about positive pregnancy test or getting the pre-approval for a mortgage, right? We just need to make sure that with the truth card coming here, that we are seeing the truth, that we're showing up and doing all the things that we can do, and then we sacred surrender. But light code initiation would indicate that we've got purity here, you know, that maybe somebody is seeing the truth in you. Maybe the King of Wands. Well, that's you actually, Leo. Let's face it, it's fire sign energy and it's maturity. This is someone who's stepping into leadership. This is someone who has been working to better themselves, to elevate their lives, which is kind of the track that we're on with this. So it's saying keep being visible, keep stepping into your leadership energy. This is not a time to shrink away. It's time to activate your light, step into your power. 5 of Swords is here, and this, I think this has been a hard road for you. And there could be like final dragons to slay here, you know, final hoops to jump through. You know, the 5 of Swords is like, I just feel like putting down the swords. There might be, you know, you're about to get signed off for something, and then they ask for, well, we need 5 years of pay slips, or, you know, something that's really, like when I did my immigration for Australia, I had to, you know, get my travel movements for the last 10 years, and there were a lot, and I had to document all of that, and then all of your addresses that I think that you'd ever lived at. Like, so it's something like that that's like, whoa, how am I even going to do that? You know, so there could be a pointy end here that feels like a battle, but it will be worth it. We have the Hierophant coming in, Taurus energy, and I have the Magician, the Alchemist, right? Keep going. We talked about how the Chariot, in the traditional version of this card, Leo, there is the charioteer pulling a stone chariot, and he doesn't have reins. He has a magician's wand. You are the one that holds the magic. You are the catalyst. You are the, you know, the alchemist of this situation. What I love about the Hierophant coming in is this is the earth energy. It's the infrastructure. It's often the contract, the commitment, the physical, tangible result showing up. I feel like this is something around official business for you. The work contract, the finance agreement, the building plans, the council consent, the visa, the immigration, something around official business, or the entry into college, or you get the gist. You get the gist. And you've been working hard towards this and putting the infrastructure in place. And, you know, there is maybe a final pointy end that you hear, you know, that you need to go through. Some of you are in a waiting period. And if so, I think that we have this shifting, we have this moving, and we have that tangible outcome. There's been spiritual lessons being taught through this, which I know sometimes seems a bit unfair, but in hindsight, you know, it gives us good stories to tell, doesn't it? So Leo, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, you can do so, and the link to my website to arrange that is down below. Also the links to the socials, Instagram and TikTok, where I'm very active with different daily readings. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Please do hit subscribe. I'd be super grateful for that energy exchange. I'm sending you love and magic. Bye for now.